Hello and welcome to my channel where I cover stocks and derivative data on a daily basis. Now in this video, I've got to you an analysis of Jindal Saw Limited. Jindal Saw is a PR Jindal Group, a leading global manufacturer and supplier of iron and steel, welded and seamless pipes used across almost every industry. It has a market cap of 7,450 crores and return on capital employed of 10.6%. It's trading at a book value of 0.94 currently. Now, among the promoters, holding is 63.25%. Domestic FII is hold 14.94%, which is quite healthy. Domestic institutions just 1.2%, while the public holds approx 20% of the equity. Among the non-promoters, largest shareholder in the company is a Cresta fund, which is holding 3.55%. The stock has made it into both Benjamin Graham's value screener stock and Jim Slater's growth stock screener. So fundamentally wise, looks quite strong, making it to two top scanners. Now let's have try to understand what the outlook through the charts is telling us. Now, starting with the quarterly chart, in this case, stock got listed way back in 2005, and since then, for a very lengthy period of time, the stock remained in a triangle formation. Investors were not making any kind of money in it, as we can see out here. Just continue to zigzag within a triangle. And then it broke out finally from here all the way now to from this low in 2022. Imagine even the COVID low couldn't see a much super high. Of course, the triangle kept making higher lows and then it pushed its way out. And ever since October 2022, you can see what fantastic candle formations in the quarterly chart taking place. Now let's have a look at the monthly chart and try to decode what has happened out here. Now in the monthly chart, the stock has just completed a bullish harmonic dragon pattern. Now that doesn't mean that it's a reversal from a dragon pattern, but it's a target which is completed. There are a few harmonic patterns which we trade towards the target, not contra or reversal, which is very typical of a harmonic pattern looking for reversal. Now, in this case, the target has been completed of this particular pattern. Of course, it can still do a lot more because the triangle which you see out here, these two trend lines which I've drawn, are suggesting that it still has scope all the way to 300 from here. Now, let's have a look at what the weekly and daily time frame is also telling us. Now, before going to the weekly and daily time frames, a reminder to those who want to learn on technical analysis and in-depth on Ichimoku and harmonic patterns, and also try to get a control of trading discipline and risk management. My courses are there. The link is there in the description box. If you would like to register for the course and learn, you can go ahead. The course will be from basic to intermediate to advanced, so you don't need a background knowledge on any of these topics. Everything is covered from scratch, and you get a follow-through guidance and for sorting out your queries with me via one-on-one, which could be over email or WhatsApp, to learn to clarify whether you've understood the topic properly or you want to confirm a particular analysis which I've taught is in a current market scenario. For those who go for the trading psychology risk management course, they get 10 days of live sessions with me one-on-one, where every day I show ways to reduce the risk, to analyze how to identify strengths and weakness overall in the market, and a lot on is spoken about trading discipline even in those classes, and how to build your study knowledge and accordingly your analysis. So now let's go back to the chart. So in the weekly, we can see that the price has gone a slightly way ahead of the baseline, and a baseline, Ichimoku baseline, is appears to be flat for the last 3 weeks. Hence, this sideways candle formations have taken place after this huge spike of 25% in the last week of May. So after that, we've seen a quiet 3 weeks. Now, with this flatness almost done with, it could again resume a slant upward, but let's see what the daily time frame is also showing us. It's precisely that where we can see so much of sideways movement, more clarity in the lower time frame out here. Now going forward, if the stock fails to hold 200 and for 25, then there is a possibility that it would push its way down to 195 odd or back into this trend line zone of 150. And if it manages to hold this 225 level around this zone, then it will go back or resume its rally, and where it finds resistance is straight away near 290, 300. So a setup which is quite dear from a trading perspective looks quite fine to me. But from if I look at it from a medium term prospect, then I've there is a tendency, it's not mandatory, but there is a tendency for stock which break out of triangles to, once their target is completed, which is near 290 in this case, approx 290, it could end a little bit up and down, to revisit the breakout zone of 150 odd levels. So I won't be surprised that if the stock does something like this, goes up to this zone and then over a period of time revisits the breakout zone and then starts another major uptrend in it. So long term wise, the stock is looking fantastic. Any dips in it look worth entering into. Immediate short term, yes, a spike possible provided the 220, 225 level holds, but medium term could be range bound anywhere between 300 to, a retest of the level of 150, 175, and then uh, beginning of another major rally. Now, in case there is no pullback, because there is not mandatory in the case of triangle breakouts that there will be a breakout. In case the stock continues to build its way up, push its way further up, then if it starts sustaining above 310, 320, the uptrend could remain strong in that case. So overall, uh, if I would picture it, yes, a good stock where one can accumulate over a period of time for further wealth with a pyramid style of addition, more aggressive if there is a dip, or wait for a solid further breakout above 320 moves. Trading bet, yes, possible to do it like that. Now, disclaimer before I close this one, this is not a trading or investing advice. This is a pure educational video based on technical analysis of classical triangle patterns and of Ichimoku, the multi-time frame study. Before you take your decision whether you need to buy it, whether you want to exit it, whether how aggressive or defensive, please do your research on it thoroughly and then take a final decision on it. Until then, I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to like it and subscribe and share to the channel. Until then, happy investing, everyone. Bye bye.